Good day, folks. Welcome to Week 4 Financial Statement Analysis, Spring 2021. I'm coming to you today from beautiful Fairport, New York, where the sun is shining brightly. Hopefully it is where you are, and you can get out and enjoy some sunny weather, even though it's not that warm. What should you be working on this week? Modules. You should finish up Module 3, Accounting Considerations with Financial Statement Analysis. Sometimes it's important to understand the accounting issues that go around looking at a financial statement. First one is the quality of financial information, especially today, a going concern. Revenue recognition, leases in Topic 842, which have changed this, what we see on balance sheets. So if you're going back on Project 1, you're going to see some items that weren't there in the past. So you may need to do some modifications in your analytics as you go along. Business combinations and goodwill. This week's piece that I want to share with you is the filing mishaps. These are the errors in companies' financial filings that show millions of dollars in miscalculated income. So if you look, this is from 2010, and as you can see, the number of miscalculations is growing, and most of them now tend to be negative. So these are financial statements that have been filed with the SEC that have been refiled because of an error. So when we look at a financial statement, we have to take time on the quality from a couple of perspectives. So this is just something that we should be aware of when we're looking at things. How did that mistake happen? Was it willful? Okay. Was there sufficient governance around it? Were there sufficient controls? How do we approach some of these? Is there a quality factor on financial statements that we can look at? Just something to keep in mind here as we're going forward, as you want to be a broad-based analyst. You can't just look at one thing. Big thing not to focus on. This week is the quiz. It will be on Tuesday, February 23rd. You're going to have 24 hours to complete it. 24 hours from to start it. Once you start, you must finish. You should allow 2 to 3 hours to complete the quiz, and it's going to cover modules 1, 2, and 3. It's worth 18% of your grade. They're what I'll call think questions, application questions. The most important thing with quizzes that I give is to check your work. I would say over 60% of the errors made on the tests are that students have not fully answered the question, or they answer it with a question. Okay? I know definitions, so don't give me a definition. Okay? Tell me, what does it say? What does it mean? What does it matter? Be detailed based on the points that are awarded. Remember, your grade is 100 points. So you shouldn't just answer a 5-point question with 10 words. Okay? Be specific. I'm not looking for generalities. Generalities was in 311. This is 315. So you really need to be detailed. Allow yourself time. Okay? And it'll be available on Tuesday. Hopefully, I can open it up. It's on current materials, so I'm still building the quiz. I got the framework of it done, but I'll be doing that the rest of today, and hopefully it'll make it available a little earlier for you. But do allow enough time to complete it. If you start at 11 o'clock at night, and you can, and once you start, you got a lot of time to finish. But don't wait that long, because you're going to be up all night if you try to do that. So plan. Current events. Did I send you an article? If I sent you an article, let me know when you're ready to present and discuss it. It would be good to get as many of these done as possible before we get too deep into the semester. And if you didn't get one from me, I'll be sending more articles this week. This week, we have 2 real-time discussions on the calendar. You need to participate in 5. This week we have at Tuesday at 2:45 a piece on Manic Markets, a look at some things around GameStop. Thursday at 7 p.m. we're going to look at scenario-based cash planning. Cash is the basis for every company. Company can't run without cash. And what we've learned through the pandemic is you have to plan your cash flow. And if you don't have sufficient cash, you can be in trouble. Like when revenue all of a sudden dries up and you don't have enough cash to pay the rent. And this is the link to join it. So hope to see you on those nights in the afternoon on Tuesday, Thursday at 7. Back to application project. You'll be working with a specific company on all 3 projects. We're going to do a deep dive. Okay, be specific. Project 1 is worth 12 points and is due no later than March 1st, which is next Monday. So you have a week. It is going to take you time to do this. Okay, if it's due on March 1st, don't start it at 8 o'clock on February 28th. It ain't going to work. You just won't. If you have I have a couple companies out there for you to choose from, but I encourage you to identify a company that interests you. Just make sure you check with me before you start working on it, because we want to make sure that the company has all the information you need to successfully do that. I've posted a couple of samples that have been done by successful students in the past, so use that. Again, I keep coming back to the same thing, is what does it say? Summary. What does this mean? The interpretation. Okay? Matter. What are the implications? We want to go deeper. It's all about going deeper so that we can make a conclusion based on facts. If you have any questions, please let me know. And best wishes on completing the quiz and getting your project done by next week.